Hello everybody, Chadley here, and in today's video, we're going to be starting a new series called Will It Flak. In this series, we're going to be taking a look at underperforming guns, or guns that just don't get used a lot with flak, and seeing if we can build around them and make them usable for them. And with the recent update and all the fixes that we got, the first gun I wanted to look at, we looked at it a little bit over on Twitch, but otherwise we haven't really gone much testing with this gun. It is the Tiggs Boom. Now, this gun drops from Wotan at the end of the takedown, and what it does is it's a shotgun, and when you hit somebody, meteors fall from the sky and land on the ground and explode. But for the longest time, the meteors wouldn't always come down depending on what map you're on. But now that's fixed, and they seem to come down everywhere I have tested. So that is really cool and made me really want to try it, especially because I do have some pretty decent ones. I have this ×18 fire one with bonus radiation. I have a ×9 with bonus splash damage, and it is shock. And then we have a ×10 with bonus splash damage, and it's corrosive. So we kind of got all the main elements here, and we're going to see if we can make these good. So for all of these Will It Flak videos, I'm going to be testing these guns out with most of the action skills and seeing which one works best. But to start off, I am just going to have a fadeaway build on. This is the main fadeaway build that I usually run. It's what White Death Flak uses and all that. It's usually my go-to. So we're going to test that out first. We're going to go over to Athenas, see how it does on just kind of the mobs over there in Traunt. And then we'll switch over to Graveward and see how that goes. Alright, so we're over here on Athenas, and right now I do have a transformer on. This is because the meteors that come down can hurt you. So if we're using the shock one, we can actually heal ourselves if we're really close to the enemies and the meteor ends up falling on us. So I did want to give that a shot. I might use the fire one, we will see. So we're able to do that in one. Alright. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. Definitely seen better. The meteors don't seem to do all that much damage for the most part. Kind of struggled on him. We'll switch over to our ×18 one. Maybe we will just need the best of the best Tiggs Booms to make it usable over here on flak. Okay, that seemed to do a lot better. Yeah, okay. This fire one is doing way better. We are murdering ourselves in the process though. So that's kind of cool. Alright, once we lose those bonus elements, we kind of start falling off a lot here. But otherwise, this doesn't do that bad. Let's try it over here on this heavyweight to end our fadeaway and see what happens here. It would help if I probably didn't miss, but it seems if we hit our crits, it's not the worst. Yeah, as long as we hit our crits, we seem to be doing okay. So let's go ahead and head on over to Traunt. We kind of saw how it does with mobbing there, and we'll just see how it does over on Traunt. Okay, so we're over here at Traunt, and our modifiers are completely neutral. Let's just go ahead, and we won't have anything influencing our run. I'm going to pull out the shock one, obviously, because he has a shield. We're just going to run that and see what happens. I am going to throw its piss at him, but otherwise I'm going to get right behind him here. And okay, we were actually able to that wasn't bad at all. That was definitely not the worst thing I've ever seen by any means. That was kind of cool. What? And we had corrosive on. Hold up. Let's get a little bonus shock radiation here and see how that goes. Also, Snowdrift Victory Rush. Okay, we're back at Traunt, and I put on a bonus radiation grenade. It's no longer its piss, so we're not going to get the debuff, but that's alright. I have faith in this one. As long as he stops flinching, that's really not the worst damage. As long as you don't miss, you're good to go. With flak and head count, all that good stuff, you don't have to really stop shooting as long as you don't miss your crits. Obviously, if this shock one had a ×18, I think we would be in much better shape, because this thing destroyed the mobs compared to ×9. Obviously, Traunt is going to resist fire, so I'm not really going to test that. But we can go test it on Graveward and see what happens. Okay, so we're over here at Graveward, and let's go ahead and see how this fire Tiggs boom holds up against him. I don't know how this is going to work. I'm just going to wait for the stage to finish all the sliding stuff, and then we can just sit there and get some good shots in on the chest. All right. Not the greatest. Let's try his fist here, because he obviously is going to take more damage from that. And okay, he moves it away. It's not really that great. But the one thing this gun really is good at, as it is a shotgun, is getting our fadeaway back right away. So we can go in and out and keep all of our action skill and stuff for those 3 fadeaway shots, which is kind of cool. Otherwise, this is not a great Graveward killer. If he ever gets to this laser right here, the gun that you're using is probably not the best gun in terms of Graveward killers. But I've still seen worse. All right, so we got his fist again here. Let's see if we can maybe finish him off. It doesn't seem like the meteors want to hit. And when they do, they don't do all that much damage, which is kind of a shame. I thought maybe the meteors would do a ton of damage. They really don't seem to be. Which makes it a little sad considering this is a takedown weapon, but we can go switch over to a Gamma Burst build and see what happens there. And we will come on back. So I just went back to Sanctuary, did a little respec, also saved and quit, so we make sure we don't have any sort of cooldown bugs or anything like that. But we do have our Gamma Burst build. This is from Flak Nukem. This is what I always do when I use Gamma Burst. So this is what we got here in the blue tree. And then our orange tree, we're going to go down to Megavore. And then with our very last point, we just put it into Furious Attack, as it's super easy to stack up, especially with the shotgun. And basically any other weapon in the game. But let's go ahead and see how this works on Graveward. We still have the same, we have a cryo transformer on. This is what I was using last time during Graveward, and also a bonus incendiary grenade. So everything is the same in that regards, except for our skills. We're gonna see which one ends up working better. And since we don't have a Gamma Burst Tiggs boom, I am gonna be gamma canceling, just looking up in the sky to get our action skill and stuff. And then throwing Gamma Burst on the ground, and let's see what we get right here. It seemed worse. It seemed worse than our fadeaway builds. Either way, after the hand, we got it down past that first little third tick mark. So I don't know if this is actually better than fadeaway. It's a little tough to tell. We're gonna have to wait and see up on the next time. I might just save and quit and try the hand first before I damage him. That way we can get Gamma Burst and stuff like that. Okay, I just saved and quit. Now we're gonna try the fist, but while we have all of our Gamma Burst action skill and stuff going, so I just activated all of them right there. Threw Gamma Burst on the ground. And it's really tough for the meteors actually hit Graveward. That might be why it's doing so little damage against him. But otherwise, I think this is going to be a fadeaway gun. Maybe if you get a Gamma Burst anointment on it, it might work a little bit better. I don't think Rack Attack, I don't think it would be bad with Rack Attack. I just think with fadeaway and stuff like that, it would end up working a little bit better just because you can go in and out of fadeaway so fast with high pellet weapons like shotguns. So I think I'm ready to say if the Tiggs boom will flak or not. So the question was, will it flak Tiggs boom? The answer I'm gonna give it is a meh. It's not a no, it's not a yes. It's very inconsistent with all of the enemy types in the game. If you guys get good anointments and good rolls like high pellets and stuff like that, you guys can have a pretty good time doing some mobbing sections and the occasional bosses. To me, it seemed like as long as you could hit crits consistently, you could do some damage. and as well as the meteors that come down actually land on the target. It seemed like with Graveward, we could hit all the crits, but the meteors wouldn't actually hit him very often. And it definitely seemed like Fadeaway was our best action skill for this. I know I didn't give Rack Attack a try, but really the only thing Rack Attack does for the most part, unless you have the 100% bonus Rack Attack anointment, is activate your action skill and abilities. And with a high pellet shotgun like this, Fadeaway can do it just as easy, and you're going to get more damage out of it. So that's why I did not do Rack Attack. But otherwise, yeah, the Tiggs boom is going to get a meh for our very first Will It Flak episode. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up on the video to let me know, or comment down below. I was actually really looking forward to making this video. It's been something I've wanted to make for a while, but now I've finally gotten around to. And I thought the Tiggs boom would be a great starting place for us. I have a couple other guns in mind that we're going to do here in the future. I'm also thinking about doing polls over on Twitter. I'm going to have guns that have decent anointments that I can test. I don't want to just do like base guns, because a lot of these guns aren't really the strongest to begin with. So I do want to help them out a little bit. And obviously I can't control when I get those anointments. So I'll give you guys a choice of maybe like 3 or 4 guns over on Twitter, and you guys can vote which one I should try to Will It Flak with. So if you guys want to vote in that, make sure to go follow me over on Twitter. Also, if you guys aren't already, make sure to go follow me over on Twitch. We're getting very close to Twitch partner, or at least being able to apply. So that'd be amazing. I would love to see more of you guys over there. But otherwise, that's going to do it for this Will It Flak episode, and I will catch you guys in the next one. See ya.